Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On the bold and the beautiful Thomas Forster Matthew Atkinson has never wavered in his feelings for Hope Logan Annika Noel. He was willing to win her heart by any nefarious means. The main obstacle to his beloved was her undying love for Liam Spencer Scott Clifton. It seemed like the troubled Forrester designer never stood a chance. Recent developments on B&B may have changed the tide in his favor. Can he finally win the girl of his dreams? On B&B, Liam recently slept with Steffy Forrester Jacqueline MacInnes Wood after mistakenly believing he saw Hope kissing Thomas. Steffy is pregnant and unsure if the baby is Liam's or John Finnegan's tenor novel. The Who is the Daddy dilemma on the bold and the beautiful has many fans clamoring for Hope to kick Liam to the curb. Even more surprising is many B&B fans are wanting Thomas and Hope to get together. Although Liam has spent countless hours begging for forgiveness, his future with his wife is far from certain. A lot is riding on the DNA test that was recently run on the baby. Thomas has been supportive of Hope. He has even encouraged her not to give up on her marriage. Given his past, can he be trusted? On the bold and the beautiful, Thomas has a checkered past. He has kept Hope and Liam's baby from them. The Forrester outcast has manipulated his own son, Douglas Henry Joseph Samiri, to get to her. He foolishly believed that marrying Zoe Buckingham Kiara Barnes would make Hope jealous. He was so delusional he made out with the Hope mannequin. However, it turns out that the young Forrester was suffering from a brain tumor. He has since recovered and is seemingly a better man. B&B spoilers for next week show that Thomas is eager to regain trust. To that end, he will hold himself accountable to Ridge Forrester Torsten K. and Brooke Logan Catherine Kelly Lang. Is his change real, or is he looking for support now that he has a golden opportunity to make inroads with Hope? The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate the week of Feb 9th, Hope Logan makes a difficult decision about her future with Liam after a revealing conversation with him. His lack of trust resulted in Steffy possibly carrying Liam's child. It may be the nail in the coffin of Hope's marriage. She may be done with Liam's waffling whether he is the father or not. Could Hope end up in Thomas's eager arms? Los Angeles has seen its fair share of drama, but this week on the bold and the beautiful, the emotional storm surrounding Hope Logan and Liam Spencer reaches a fever pitch. After months of back and forth, tangled feelings, and love triangles stretching across generations, Hope has finally made a decision that fans have been waiting for. She is kicking Liam to the curb, and it's about time. It's been a roller coaster few weeks, with Liam flipping between allegiances to Steffy and Hope, leaving Hope feeling betrayed, manipulated, and invisible. But this week, the tables turn, and for once, Hope isn't the one crying in the shadows. She's standing tall, fiery, and crystal clear about her boundaries, and Liam finally feels the weight of his own choices. The final straw. It all began earlier in the week with what seemed like a simple lunch meeting. Liam had invited Hope to the Forrester estate to discuss co-parenting matters and a few innocent family updates. But Hope knew him too well to be fooled. The real reason for the meeting quickly became apparent when Steffy appeared unexpectedly, yet somehow perfectly timed, to discuss Finn's latest concerns about the kids. Hope had tried to stay composed. She had tried to smile and act as though she was unfazed by the presence of Steffy, Liam's on-again, off-again obsession, who still managed to stir emotions even after years of heartbreak. But this time, she couldn't hold back. She had been patient, forgiving, and loving for far too long, and Liam's pattern of emotional indecision had pushed her to the edge. As Liam fumbled between the two women, trying to placate both, Hope finally snapped. Her voice, usually calm and conciliatory, rose with determination. Liam, I can't do this anymore. I've tried. I've waited. I've hoped. But this stops now. Her words cut through the air like a knife. Liam's mouth opened, closed, and opened again, searching for something to say. But no apology, no excuse, no half-hearted reassurance could undo what Hope had just declared. To Hope's bold declaration. Later that evening, in front of Ridge and Brooke, who had become unwitting witnesses to the emotional unraveling, Hope made her intentions clear. I love Liam, she admitted, her voice steady. I always have. But love isn't enough when the other person can't choose you without hesitation. I can't live my life in the shadow of what ifs or second guesses. I deserve more. Brooke, who had always wanted to see Hope happy, nodded. She had seen Liam's indecisiveness wreak havoc on Hope's heart too many times. Ridge, usually the stoic patriarch, placed a hand on Liam's shoulder, a rare gesture of stern approval for Hope's clarity. Hope continued, addressing Liam directly. You've had every opportunity to prove that you value me, that you choose me first, and every time you faltered. I'm done waiting. I'm done hoping. I'm done making excuses for you. You can stay in my life as Kelly's father, but that's where it ends. It was a speech that would have made any soap opera fan jump to their feet. For once, the tables had turned, and Liam was left speechless, facing a reality he had created through years of hesitation, betrayal, and emotional tug-of-war. Through Liam's shock and realization, for months, Liam had coasted on Hope's patience, believing she would forgive him again and again. But seeing the fire in her eyes this time, he realized he had underestimated her strength. Hope Liam began, but the words fell flat. They were meaningless now, lost in the determination radiating from the woman who had finally grown tired of being second choice. For the first time in years, Liam felt a genuine pang of regret. He realized that his indecision, his back and forth with Steffi, and his attempts to please everyone had finally cost him the one woman he had always truly loved. And Hope's words didn't just sting, they resonated with truth, forcing him to confront the consequences of his actions. I never wanted to hurt you, Liam admitted quietly, though even he knew it was too little too late. Hope's gaze softened slightly, not with forgiveness, but with recognition that Liam had finally faced reality. She wasn't angry anymore. She was resolved. For Hope moves forward. The bold move wasn't just about leaving Liam, it was about reclaiming her life. Hope had spent years prioritizing others, bending herself to accommodate Liam, and silently accepting heartbreak. Now she was taking the reins. Her first step was focusing on herself and her children. She threw herself into work at Forrester Creations, channeling her passion into new designs and mentoring young talent. Her confidence soared, and she quickly became the center of attention in the fashion world once again, not just as a Forrester, but as a leader in her own right. Meanwhile, Hope also nurtured her bond with Kelly, ensuring that the transition wasn't about punishment, but about setting an example, that self-respect, courage, and personal boundaries matter, even in matters of the heart. I want Kelly to know that loving someone doesn't mean giving up yourself, Hope explained in a quiet, reflective moment with Brooke. It's okay to walk away from someone who can't see your worth. 5. The domino effect. Hope's decision sent shockwaves through the Forrester family. Steffi, relieved yet cautious, felt a renewed sense of control in her own relationship with Liam. She realized that some of Liam's attention would inevitably shift toward her, but she also knew Hope's strength had permanently altered the dynamics of their tangled triangle. Meanwhile, Liam was left to reflect. His world had been centered on balancing the two women he cared about, and now that balance had been irrevocably disrupted. Without Hope readily forgiving him, he faced the reality of his mistakes in a way that words alone could not mend. Fans can expect a period of intense emotional fallout. Tense family dinners, whispered confrontations in the halls of Forrester Creations, and moments of silent regret as Liam navigates a world where Hope's boundaries cannot be crossed. The stage is set for a riveting series of episodes filled with heartbreak, self-discovery, and the possibility that, for once, Hope Logan may finally have the love story she deserves, not the one that Liam drags her back into every time temptation calls. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.